Welcome back to the deep dive. So today we are tackling one of the most polarizing and honestly fascinating subjects in our source material.
Oh, yeah, the billionaire mindset.
Exactly. And our mission here isn't to, glorify wealth. It's more to strip away the myths and really extract the core disciplines.
The strategies, the mental shifts, it's that classic nature versus nurture debate, isn't it?
It is. And the premise here is so refreshing because it basically says forget genius. The central idea, and it's really motivational, is that these people are not born special.
They're trained.
They're trained through like relentless discipline, radical patience, and this deep-seated belief. It's not luck, it's not genetics. It's presented as a learned operating system.
An operating system that you can install yourself.
That's the idea.
Okay, so let's unpack that. Where do we even start with this operating system?
Well, the sources point to their concept of time, the time horizon.
Right. And what's fascinating there is the strategic difference in focus. I mean, the average mindset thinks about today.
Or maybe this week, if you're lucky.
Right. But this approach is fundamentally anchored in, what, the next 10 years?
But hold on, how is that sustainable? If you're only focused on a decade from now, how do you handle burnout or the need for, quick wins?
Well, that's the whole pivot. This long-term view forces you to rely on discipline, not motivation.
Oh, okay.
They don't wait to feel inspired. They don't wait for a good day. They just show up every day because that 10-year goal demands it.
Which completely changes how you view failure, I imagine.
Completely. If you connect it back to that bigger picture, a failure isn't a stop sign at all. It's just confirmation that you collected a necessary data point for the long-term plan.
So if the time horizon is a decade, how does that vision impact their actual minute-to-minute activity? Because the source outlines this massive operational pivot.
It's a total reframing of value.
Most people are just chasing money.
Right.
A very transactional mindset.
But this approach is inverted. They treat business like a puzzle, an economic puzzle, not a chase. Instead of focusing on revenue, they focus on solving massive, intricate problems.
And the source is very clear on this. Money, it just follows them.
It's a consequence. It's a byproduct of solving a really, really hard problem.
Which brings us to their core investments.
Yeah.
Because to solve a huge multi-year problem, you need profound self-assurance.
You absolutely do.
And the source says they get that by investing in knowledge. Not just for information's sake, but because knowledge is what actually creates confidence.
It's the tool that lets them even attempt the puzzle in the first place. And that confidence, in turn, lets them fiercely protect their ultimate asset.
Okay, so if knowledge creates confidence, what does that confidence allow them to prioritize over everything else, even capital?
Time.
Time.
They guard it ruthlessly because unlike money, which, can always be remade or multiplied.
Time is one thing you never get back. It's non-renewable.
Exactly. Everything else flows from how that time gets allocated against the 10-year goal.
And under all of this, the long-term thinking, the problem-solving, protecting time, there's one central belief system.
A simple, but really profound statement of core confidence.
I can figure this out.
That's it. That self-trust means they don't need a perfect roadmap before they start. That confidence is like an internal GPS, just driving the whole process forward, even when the path is completely dark.
And that, I think, is the ultimate takeaway for you, listening. This deep dive shows that installing this operating system requires maybe 3 immediate shifts.
What are they?
You have to start thinking long-term, you have to start learning daily to build that real confidence, and you have to start acting with ruthless discipline. Today.
And, well, here's a provocative thought to leave you with. You don't need to be a billionaire today. You just need to think like one.
Because the sources seem to confirm that your mindset, that's what really decides your future.